How you do, folks? In this video, I'll be showing off a Christmas collection of stuff I got for Christmas, meaning DVDs, other little collectible items, stuff of that nature. So yeah, I'll be showing off my entire haul here. Thank you for clicking the video. Let's get started here. So what I have here first is a horror collection with 4 movies in it. The 4 movies being The Blob, Christine, Fright Night, and The Seventh Sign. Now, I'm not really familiar with The Seventh Sign that much. Demi Moore, I know she was good. She was good in the recent film, that being The Substance, which I did not get around to watch yet, so I'm not sure how good that is. I did not get around to watch it, so. But I heard good things, so I'll definitely be checking that out soon. But yeah, The Blob I like, with Kevin Dillon and Shawnee Smith, who you know from the Saw films. That was how she got her fame, right there, The Blob. So that was a good film. Christine, famous Stephen King movie, which I like this. I don't think people say that it could use a remake. I don't. This is one of the ones that I think should be best left alone. I think it's best left where it is. You should leave it alone. Don't touch it. Christine is good. It's a good movie. You should leave it where it is. With the bullies picking on Arnie, I think his name is. It's just the way it was done was very effective and had sort of this realism to it. I could really feel his terror with the bullies, and I felt the revenge aspect when the car goes after them and it fucks them up. Like, fuck yeah. Fright Night, a good movie. Chris Sarandon. You got Ronnie McDowell in there. There's a lot of actors in there, a lot of known actors in there. I love Fright Night, and great practical creature effects, vampire effects, some solid comedy in there. Again, Seventh Sign, I don't really know anything about, so yeah, this was a decent pickup. Well, a decent gift from some family that I got for Christmas. I was happy to get this. If you look at the inside, they're clear discs. The arrangement is tight, so they stay in place. They stay in place. Like, I can't move it out of place or anything. So they're tight in there. They're secure, very secure. Definitely a good pickup with these 4 features. So, got a great pickup for this one. So yes, this is definitely a number 1 for me. Next up, we got, which is one of my personal favorites, that being which I know that a 6th film came out recently, and not everyone was big on that, but for me, I liked them all because I'm very easy. When it comes to a horror film, I'm very easygoing. There's not much to judge for me. Can I just get some fucking blood and gore? Like, that's it. But for me, it is the first 5 Final Destination films. Good Christmas gift. They're very secure in their package. Well, actually, I can't say that I'm much of a fan of this organization. Where you sort of have the discs, and they're all piled on top of each other. I don't like that, really. Like, here's disc, Final Destination 1 and 2, and then so on. They're all piled on top. They're all on top of each other. I don't like that, so. But still a good gift. Good movies. Glad to have this series in the collection. because I did not have this series before, so. Moving on from it, something that's not DVDs. So we'll be I have more DVDs that I'm going to get to right here, but we're going to focus on something that's not DVDs for a minute here. So that being this little gift here that I got, which was a gift from my mother and my father. Cute one. It is a Friday the 13th globe. That's right. You shake it, and you get some blood and guts in there, you know. Definitely have to shake it. Yeah. And on the back you can see the print there. It says Jason Lives. Yeah, it's hard to see it, but nice little globe. Cute. I thought that was a cute gift. I also got these, again, not movies right now, but the top 50 horror movie scratch-offs, which was I thought was very unique. You know, on the inside you got some scratch-off cards, and those scratch-off cards have, you know, you scratch them like a lottery ticket, and it'll show you a horror movie to watch that night. If you're like a hardcore horror fan and you have a hard time picking something to watch every night, which is my problem. I'll go scrolling through the fucking stations and scrolling through the fucking streaming, and I can never pick. So these are great gifts. A lot of them I've not scratched yet, so. Though some of them I did when I was really drunk. I scratched a lot of them, but yeah, this was definitely a good gift. The top 50 horror movie scratch off movie night ideas. Very unique. And the artwork, I will say, because from the ones that I did scratch off, the artwork was fucking great. So, great idea there. Back on to movies. So, what I have here for the next movie is The Grudge. The original Grudge. Got the CD in there, nice. Blumhouse, fucking film thingy. Fucking man. Yeah, you know the original Grudge with Sarah Michelle Gellar in the beginning, who would be Buffy. Which I'm like, I don't think that she's the main character. Oh wait, yeah, she is. Because I thought that I remember her dying in the beginning for some reason. That was weird. You know, Sarah Michelle Gellar in Buffy. I love The Grudge. I love 2. I love 3 a lot. I do think that 3 is underrated. I really do. I think that it has some very creepy atmosphere. I just love the cover of this movie. A lot of people are not a fan, and that's okay. I love the movie itself, so. And you also have Bill Pullman. You know, Bill Pullman's in there from Lake Placid, Independence Day, a lot of other movies. I do like Bill Pullman, so. And this next one, which was actually kind of surprising, because with my family, it's like, okay, so we know Ty, he's a horror fan. But they never really thought about what I like that's not horror. So, there's a lot of things I like that are not horror. A lot. Pirates of the Caribbean being one of them. Well, this will be the second installment. Yeah, second installment. Which I like the look of the sea creature. I like the sea creature thing. I do. So I do like that aspect about this film. The first one's obviously the better one of the bunch. I won't go over 3. The trilogy is perfect where it is. With Pirates of the Caribbean, I won't watch over 3. I'll watch the first 3 and that's it. Because I enjoy them. So, yes, Pirates of the Caribbean is good. And then we have this, trying to speed this up a little. The camera doesn't have a lot of time, but we do have horror classics from, we got Vincent Price, Bela Lugosi, the other one, who's that other one I like? Boris Karloff, right? Lon Chaney. This is a nice set. You see the cover artwork, which is really nice. I do like that cover work quite a bit. Definitely makes you, it puts you in that spooky vibe, you know. Let's open it up and look at it. Let's see. Let's open the top here, which, yes, this is kind of a slide out thingy. So yeah, I'll slide it out like I'm touching the disc now. See, this is the problem with this. I touch the disc. The problem with this setup is not very, this is not a very good setup. It was a good gift. But you do have the discs coming in this sort of little pouch here, and when you want to grab them out, you're touching the disc. I don't think that helps. I think that's it's worse. But you do have here, you have some oldies here, which I can't read the names because, again, they're on the inside of this pouch. They're tucked in. I don't want to reach them out. This one, well, this one right here is, well, I don't want to break it. God. But yeah, they all come in this sort of slip pouch, all stacked together like that. I don't know why they came. I much prefer the sort of flip disc thingy, where you have discs and they're in a separate spot. But yeah, they come in this pouch thingy, which I'm not happy with it. I have to really admit, I'm not happy with it. So, I don't. How can you keep the disc clean when your fingers are touching it when you pull it out? How? So yeah, they're all like this. I mean, cool set. Really cool set. You definitely get your bang for your buck. The problem for me is it's the way that they're not secured at all. So they're just, you want to take a disc out, you're already scratching it. So the movies we have in this set are, we got some Vincent Price and Bela Lugosi. We have Boris Karloff. The movies are, we have The Amazing Mr. X, The Ape, Adam Age Vampire, Attack of the Giant Leeches, which I have not seen, so I don't know much about that. The Bat, The Beast of Yucca Flats, which I think I'm familiar with, more with that one. That's a black and white film also. Black Dragons, Bloodlust, Bluebeard, The Brain That Wouldn't Die, Carnival of Souls, which I reviewed on the channel, Carnival of Souls. I do like Carnival of Souls. Go watch that review if you have not. I did review it. Am I that happy with it? No. But did I like the film? Yeah. The Corpse Vanishes, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Dead Men Walk, Dementia 13, which I like Dementia 13. Very good. Horrific for that time period. Doomed to Die, Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Wow. Really? That one's on here too. The Fatal Hour, The Giant Gila Monster, House on Haunted Hill, Vincent Price, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Indestructible Man, Invisible Ghost, The Killer Shrews. So there's a lot on there. There's a whole other There's a whole other 15 right here on this side. And the cover artwork is very nice, so you get that. My issue is just this packing. The packing is just very complicated. Like, I'm folding it up right now, like this, like a folder. It's hard to... I have to open this top and put them back in here like this. I have to really straighten them out, or it won't work. They all just sort of slide back into place there, but if you're going to take a disc out, be careful, because it's not easy to get them out. And you want to take a disc out, you got to pull it, you get your fingerprints on the disc. So not a very organized way to do it. And they did that with the fucking X-Files season 9. I think I picked up at the mall at the time. That video was in here too. I picked up an X-Files season 9. It was the whole season of 9, which not everyone's a fan of. I can understand their problems with that. But I thought it was entertaining for me. I mean, but just the set was very, very flimsy. It was a little ripped. Of course, I got it at the mall, and it was in a thrift shop, kind of, so I can't really blame the company that made it. It was probably already used, so. And that's cool, look at that. Yeah, no, that would be my gifts for right now that I'll show off. I do have more. I'm not doing all of them right now. Want to show off some, mostly DVDs that I got. So, if you watch, thank you. If not, we'll still thank you. Yeah, no, it was a good year, and I hope everyone else had a good year. Your families are all good. And thank you for watching.